Good evening. I'm ALT23. I'm a clairvoyant medium. I do tarot readings and talk to the spirits. I'm doing this to help you guys, help yourselves, by giving you clarity. Sometimes people aren't good at communicating with us, and they leave us wondering, why this, why that? So, this can help. If you've been following me, as of recently, I changed my name. It was ALT23, fully written out, and then Disco's Trench Team. However, people think I'm playing games with them. Well, it is the other way around. I'm just playing the games they dragged me into. For whatever reason. Because they think they'll win their games. However, I end up being better at their games than they are. My hand's numb. This will be a collective message. Like sentimental news. What's going on energetically right now? Like if the spirits and the universe were to do a news report for us, that's what this is gonna be like. We have the Lovers. The Lover's card means a choice in love. Ten of Cups, something to do with family. The Hierophants. And a Queen of Pentacles. So this Queen of Pentacles is dealing with a lover that is a part of the family, who is a Hierophant. Someone is in their devilish energy and is creating a lot of anxiety and stress. Taking a leap of faith, this King of Swords and King of Wands are going to get to the bottom of the divine truth of what has happened. Oops, I was scared. This person that was creating an injustice jumped the gun. Look to the future, but not so far as to miss today. Find peace in the present moment. Something's fishy. So, fly in my ear. Gotta fly. Get. I smacked it. So while someone is trying to figure out what is behind this fishiness, they are just gonna focus on healing and self-protection. We have Four of Pentacles. Somebody wants control over somebody's financial success, or somebody's trying to get a grip on their own. We have a vision to do with this. Oh my goodness. Somebody only wants to control how much money somebody makes so they can have them close to death at any point. This is treacherous. We have a Queen of Cups. We have Four of Wands at a union, coming together. Somebody said somebody may receive something by mail. And they're just buying time, creating more distractions. Can we just grow together at this point, is what a lot of people are saying. Changes to environment are needed now. Somebody's addicted to hard things and can't live without it. And somebody's gathering more information about that. Where somebody else is a master pro and has master skills at doing something that they do. The angels are reading everyone's thoughts at this time. Don't be afraid to be fierce. You were meant to be. Somebody doesn't like that somebody was so scared to the point of nothing that they are making other people scared. They gotta calm down with that shit. Always complaining. Saying people are harassing them when that's not the case. Sending the cops over to people's house to do welfare checks when nope, nothing happened. Nothing even sparked the idea. We got Three of Pentacles. A collaboration. This Knight. Hello. Regal. Alright, so somebody's taking action with some money or something to stop somebody and bring them to be stuck in limbo. And to be left out. Better not be Uncle C. Give him a nug. Sanjay. Give him one too. Somebody's making an investment in celebrating, creating setups. One setup after the next. Sickness. Someone may be ill or coming down with something soon. It's probably what Uncle Sam is saying, because he knows how to piss somebody people off. Probably why he had to change the name of his restaurant. You have something to do with South America? Had sex with an angel? It's the truth. Somebody's got a superfly ego. Someone may reveal they have romantic feelings for you or someone close to you. But there are some unrealistic beliefs and ideas. Like, some people are like saying this and saying that, but reality is checking in like, hey, do you really fucking think that's gonna happen? You can get real. And reality leaves again. For real though, it's like how it would be. Somebody wants to have their cake and eat it too. At the bottom of the deck, something people aren't seeing is there's this Empress that has 10 heavy swords in them. After everybody sees what's really going on when it's like to do with the heavy burdens that are being created, like people are feeling it, the tensions in the air and the anxiety and all that shit. And they're like, why? What the fuck is it? What? And it's affecting people's business, personal businesses and whatnot. And it's really creating an uproar. There's creative messages being like delivered to us from the divine. People are seeing those too. Like, oh my God, God, did you read my thoughts? Yes, God did. And then he sent you the messages on the TV. Crazy. Mind blowing. So, yeah, the universe is just trying to help you close out cycles with certain things you don't need to hold on to. And they'll also give you ideas on which direction you're supposed to take, because they'll try to get you to take the wrong direction. Always follow your own intuition. If it doesn't seem like a good idea, it's probably not. Okay? Uncle Sam at one point said it was a good idea to throw me out the fucking back door of the restaurant after I tossed his salad on. He asked for it. I later calmed down because I realized the song by 21 said toss your baby mama in the air like a salad. And I was like, Uncle Sam walked me to toss a salad. It made sense. And then when I tossed the salad, he didn't know what to do. Freaked out, threw me out, locked the doors. He had to go back to the lab. Some more research and shit. I get that. That's why I've been giving him softer noogies. Alright. Moving on. Four of Ariel. That's that controlling of somebody's finances again. Their stability. Some people, when you're a pussy and you don't want to just go hit somebody, when you got a problem with them and settle that shit, then you got to do stuff like take hits at their abundance. You know, they got their house, their stability on the fucking like stilts. And they got the abundance flowing through the back, and it's all sweet and shit. And they got flowers planted and nice trees and fucking picket fence. And then somebody comes up and bulldozes one of the stilts. What's that do to your whole building? Fucks it up. Fucks it all up. That's what they're doing. We have the Moon card, Illusions. The opportunity to improve your plans, listen to your intuition for accurate guidance, face your fears, and grow stronger. Four of Michael. When you're laying down at night, or when you're resting, and your mind is thinking, you're thinking a lot. The things you're thinking about are important. Everything happens for a reason. So, if whatever's on your mind is really bothering you, your ancestors in the universe is only trying to help guide you to settle this for yourself. Could be a problem going on in the background you don't even know about. But your ancestors know. So we have Queen of Gabriel. You can do anything right now. Go after what you want. The ability to attract helpful people. So when you're using your creativity, you want to use that for positive expression. You want to get positive results from your creative whatever you're doing. There's many ways you could be creative. It's all about your intentions. If you're creating an angry-like painting to release the feelings in you, that's positive expression, actually. Or if you're making a scary movie because you've seen scary things in your life and you want to take the thoughts out of your head and put them externally somewhere, that's positive expression. Some people are uncertain of what positivity is and what negativity is. It seems as though they want to get rid of negativity altogether, but that is an unrealistic idea. You can't just scientifically, everywhere that there's a negative, there is a positive. So, scientifically, they cannot get rid of negativity altogether. And that's why they're a problem. They're being resistant to change. If they are told that and then they continue to try to work towards their vision of getting rid of negativity altogether, they're only going to create more lessons for themselves. And we have to deal with them while they're learning lessons and whining and crying about it. So. Hello, Jesus. Next. Alright, we have the Lovers. Solutions. Some people don't want people to find solutions. They love drama. They're boring. They're the type that are afraid to fucking say anything or do anything because somebody might say something. But there's those of us out here who don't give a fuck what other people think. So we are doing shit and saying shit. And while we're doing shit and saying shit, those ones that are afraid, if we're gonna say something, they be the ones saying something. It's a guilty conscience, is what it is. They just want to be able to... They're like standing sideline fucking waiting for the perfect opportunity to crash somebody's stability. Swear to God. Ten heavy swords weighing on this star. Nine of Ariel. Somebody standing independently, celebrating their own strength and success, moving forward. Trigger reacts. A Scorpio that does rituals. That's coming back to haunt them. See this whole scenario? I can imagine like a coach and then like some players on a field with a whole setup. See that? Somebody's an anti-hero. Somebody's mind blown. Divine orchestration. Somebody's 19 to 24. Business contracts and legal bindings. The universe is saying they should have faith over fear. Quit being a pussy. When the mission is asking you to show up in your real man energy and you're looking like a bitch, that means you're in the wrong fucking place energetically. So that leaves room for somebody to say, man up. And then motherfuckers will show up as real men, and the motherfucking sideline hoes will be like, oh my god, they're not acting like a bitch, and you know how we don't like people that don't act like bitch. They just like, if they're not acting like a bitch, we gotta tell on them. That's how they be. Annoying as fuck. Low vibrational but high pitched sounding and screechy. Like everything nobody wants. We got 8 of Ariel. Take great pride in your excellent work. Practice makes perfect. Consider getting additional education or training. The divine is trying to point out what it is that you're missing, clarity-wise. Seek out other possibilities. Look for the magic in life. Be aware of your own emotions. Yeah. There are some people who are too worried about what other people think. Like, if you see somebody who's struggling and they look sad or angry, but they're not, like, saying anything to you that makes you believe that they're angry at you, and you gotta wonder too much about it, it's probably nothing. Especially if you ask them if there's something wrong, and they say, you know, I was thinking about this, and that's bothering me, and I was thinking about that, that's bothering me. Why don't you take that for what it is? Like what they say, they mean. Some of us actually say what we mean. Them sideline hoes over on the side, telling on everybody, they're not even the type to say what they really fucking think. They're monkey see, monkey do's. They're watching the real game going on, the real players who like to say shit and do shit and don't give a fuck. They're taking what they seen us doing out here that sticks with them, and they'll even use it inappropriately, and they'll sound contradicting and as fuck, and they'll still feel hot because they heard so and so say it. And and it was hot when they said it. So, but you know what? What works for me isn't going to work for everybody else. If you want the adventure, you must go for it. Do you just chill? This dad needs to go on a nature walk. His dad was unholy, dwindling people, buying more time for themselves, getting people to compromise with them day after day. People need more information about that. They're not quite sure how the fuck, where the fuck, why the fuck they cared or even started caring about this motherfucker. We have do it for you. Don't sacrifice your happiness for anything. You may gain some clarity in the near future about which direction to take. New. Sometimes old dogs learn new tricks. 9 of Gabriel. Stay determined and move forward. Be prepared for any possibility. Environmental activism. So things in the environment, things externally are going to start changing a lot. It is a new season rolling in. Certain things that are meant to fall away are going to. And we have the ending of cycles with these creative messages to keep people blind to what's real, what they're really leaving out. Everything's being exposed. The people connected to the people who want to keep certain people quiet and get them out of the way. There's something deeper there. We got Archangel Gabriel connected to that. Something to do with Russia. Archangel Gabriel's deals with the communications for heaven. And we have South America. Switching the focus to happy AI Nexus activities. Somebody poking the bear. So the AI even sees some bitches poking the bear. Oh, they were called by AI. Ooh, AI was having problems before, and they didn't know what their problems were. Now they figured it out. Dang. I seen AI trying to fix their shit. I think they're about to really fix their shit. We got the angels know you need protection. You may not be aware of it. Do something to stir up your creative passion. Try connecting with your inner child. We have the High Priestess. Heavy burdens. To personal business. Personal goals and visions. We have an Empress. To this Empress. They're trying to keep them held back from being successful, and that's not cool. They think they're the cooler kids on the divine playground, and they're not. Vendetta. We have planning to attack. Vicious. It's in God's hands. God's not going to allow certain people to get hurt while playing on the playground. So where he sees where certain people deserve to fall down and break a leg or an arm or bust their nose. Fuck around, and God will surely let you find out. He's seen that. Just follow your own intuition. That's a key factor behind what I just said. To do with this vendetta. Alright, we're going to end that here. Thanks for watching. I hope this helps. Don't forget to like the video. And if you haven't subscribed already, make sure you guys subscribe. Bye.